Sometimes it's nice to have your own space and be in your own head, because that's how you're going to be racing. Probably a bit of an introvert at heart, so it's quite nice to be on my own. But nothing beats the social ride, and if you're just doing some easy miles, or sometimes the harder sessions, you've got someone in the pool next to you and you're having a little race, you both had a good session, high fives at the end, and it's that shared pain is half the pain. So it depends what mindset, but a bit of both.
Training alone or training in a group, I do a lot of training alone. I somehow I like it. I'm self-motivated. I love chasing my previous self, if that makes any sense. Beating yesterday's numbers, beating last year's numbers. And yeah, I can focus on what I need to do, what my session is, what correct pace I'm going. And yeah, in racing an Ironman, I've been quite lonely sometimes at the front of a race. That's, I guess, some sort of luxury, but you need to be able to cope with your own mind, your own thoughts, and doing it in training is really important. But then having a group for some of those hard, like swimming in the morning, it's so important having that group that, you have to show up at the right time. You need to do the session. They'll get you through it if it's a tough one, because you don't want to be the one that cracks first. So there's definitely benefits to both. And on an easy day when it's sunny, spinning to a cafe and having a good cup of coffee, a slice of cake, that's really good too.
Do you know what? I would love to train with other people, but unfortunately it's just not feasible right now. I suppose I used to have a huge training squad in Dundee, and that was great, obviously, as a kid and at university. But now, as an adult, my training program is just so individualised that it's difficult to try and just persuade other people to come and follow your plan when you've all got different goals and different aims. So yeah, I would love to have the company, but for where we are sort of in my career just now, it really is myself and my partner Michael is pacing me on the bike and taking all my sessions. So I'm alone, but not really alone, because I have that support there. And I suppose with the amount of travelling that we do, we sort of base ourselves either in better weather or altitude as much as we can throughout the year. So again, it's very difficult to try and persuade other people to just leave their lives and come and travel with us. So yeah, it's just the two of us, but it doesn't feel like it's a lonely job. I feel like I'm very supported and it just works really well. We can just do our own training sessions and everything can be completely individualised to not even so much for my races and competitions, but even day to day as to how I feel. If I wake up and I'm a little bit under the weather, or if I wake up and I'm just tired from the travel, like we can adapt and change it without affecting the group dynamics. So it's much more individualised right now.